Hey y'all, welcome to another video on my channel. Y'all know who it is. It's me, it's your girl, it's Sherry Monique. And listen, we about to jump right in. Listen, rejection, right? Rejection. Have you ever faced rejection? Like, I'm sure we all have faced some level of rejection, whether it's on a job, whether it's in a relationship, or maybe like an opportunity that you knew you were qualified for, right? But listen, and you still got rejected, right? This message right here is for you. This message is for you. If you have faced rejection at some part in your, or maybe right now in the recent moments, and you're wondering like, why so much rejection, right? Listen, today I want to remind you. I want to remind you that you may not have been their picked, but you are God's pick. You may not have been their pick, but you are God's pick. And that changes everything. You hear me? That changes everything. Listen, let me tell you what happened, because if you watched yesterday's video, then you kind of already know, because I did bring it up in yesterday's video, to where I had went on a job interview about a week ago. Like, it was about a week ago, right? About a week ago, fully prepared for the job interview, right? I answered every question with confidence. I walked out of there like, yep, I know the job is mine, right? I was so confident that I had the job. And I was already thanking God in advance, because I knew I nailed the interview. I knew it. Like, you couldn't tell me that I didn't have the position after I left out of that interview, right? And if you watched yesterday's video, you know that a week later, I got that email. So I got the email, pretty much it was yesterday when I got the email. So about it, well, today is like a week and a day. But, yesterday I got the email, and, the email pretty much stated that, we were very impressed with your experience. It was a tough decision, but we have decided to go with another candidate, right? Listen, and I think I mentioned yesterday on how I kind of paused for a second, because I was kind of like, wait, let me check this right. Is this for the right opportunity? Is this for the job interview that I just went on that I know that I nailed, right? And again, I said, God, another no. I'm like, another no. Another no. Like, I wrestled with this, and I talked about it briefly on yesterday, but I wanted to come back to this because it wrestled with me all day, to where I kind of like really had to get myself together, because I really am like, why do I keep getting rejected, right? Why do I keep getting rejected? I know I have the experience. I have the experience. I'm like, am I too confident? Do I need to dumb myself down in these interviews? Because I'm like, why do I keep getting the rejection? Why did I get another no? Right? And this is all after the fact, because I'm processing everything, and I'm just trying to like really kind of like really talk to God and figure this thing out. Have you ever felt like that? Have you ever felt like that? Like, not again, another no. You've done all the things to prepare, but yes, there's another no. Listen, as I was praying about this, and as I really kind of like really sat with this, God led me to 1 Samuel chapter 16. Listen, we're gonna talk about the story. We're going to talk about the story of how Samuel was sent to anoint the next king of Israel, right? And how Jesse pretty much lined up all of his sons, right? And each one looked like the right pick, right? Lined up all seven. I think it was seven sons. Seven sons, they got lined up, and all of them looked like they were the right pick. But God told Samuel, man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. And that's 1 Samuel 16, verse 7. But listen, I want you to go back and read the entire chapter of 1 Samuel 16, because it will bless you. It will bless you. Like, really go back and read 1 Samuel 16, that whole chapter, and really kind of meditate on that, right? And here's the crazy part. The crazy part is David wasn't even in the lineup. David wasn't one of the 7 sons that was in the lineup. His own father did not consider him, right? But what did God do? He chose the one who was overlooked. He chose the one who was overlooked. After Jesse presented all of his sons, Samuel asked, do you have another one? And Jesse was like, well, yeah, I have my youngest of the sons who's out in the fields or whatever. And Jesse said, bring him. We will wait until he's presented. Man. And that did something to me, right? The one who wasn't invited to the table, the one who seemed least likely, that's when it hit me that just because I wasn't their picked doesn't mean I'm not God's pick. Listen, and here's the encouragement. I need you to understand this. And I'm encouraging myself. Trust and believe. Maybe you're feeling overlooked. Maybe you keep getting the no's. Yeah, maybe you like me in this season and you keep getting the no's. And you keep trying to figure out, like, what is happening? Like, Lord, what is happening? What am I not doing? Why do I keep getting the no's? When am I going to get one yes? When am I going to get one yes? Right? And maybe you keep getting those no's when you were expecting for the yes. But listen, I need you to hear me. I need you to hear me good. Man's rejection is often God's redirection. Man's rejection is often God's redirection. If God allowed them to give you that no, if God allowed them to reject you, it's because he has something better lined up for you. He has something bigger in store for you. That's the encouragement. And you got to trust in that. Right? Listen, David didn't fight for a position. David did not fight for a position. God positioned him. Sheesh. Listen, David did not fight for a position. Man, I did not do a video. I did a video saying no more hustling. Right? We're not going to have to fight our way for this. Like, you guys going to give you the position. Man, listen. David didn't have to fight for a position. God positioned him. And that same God who chose David has already chosen you for a purpose. You don't have to prove yourself. You're not going to have to chase validation. Listen. You're just going to have to trust that the same God who closed that door is the one who's going to lead you to the right one, the right opportunity, the right relationship. Yeah, the right connections. Yeah, you got to trust that. The same one, the same God who closed that door, is the same God that's going to lead you to the right opportunity. All right? So listen, they didn't pick you. It's all right. God picked you. You need to understand that. God picked you. Listen, you're God's best choice. Understand that. You're not going to have to chase another opportunity in this season. Man, you're God's choice. And his choice is the only choice that matters. Okay? So listen, they look past you. Okay. All right. You overlooked me. Okay. Listen. This is the attitude I had to have about this job. I said, okay, you overlooked me. All right. Okay. Watch me be standing in a bigger, better opportunity. Listen, to where I'm not gonna hardly have to work and slave and do all of the things just to get the paycheck. I know that there must be a bigger blessing on the way because I keep getting the no's. I keep getting the no's, and I keep going on in this, and I don't understand what's happening. I don't understand what's happening. But I know that there must be something there must be a door on the way that God is walking me into. There must be a door on the way that he's walking me into. I can't have you stuck. I can't have you stuck, Sherry, in the wrong opportunity, because I need you here. Listen, sheesh. Yeah, the no's are for a reason. The no's are for a reason. You gotta trust me. Listen. You wasn't they pick, but you God's pick. Understand that. You're God's pick. All right? Listen, if this message is speaking to you, I need you to drop it in the comments. I'm God's pick. I'm God's pick. All right? Listen, if you've been struggling with rejection, I want you to declare this over yourself. I need you to say that I may not have been their pick, but I'm God's pick. I may not have been their pick, but I'm God's pick. And where God leads me, I'm going to go. Where God leads me, I'm going to be obedient. Where God leads me, I'm going to thank him that I was strong enough to withhold out until he led me into the right direction. Listen, you wasn't they pick, you God's pick. I need you to understand that. Listen, I hope that this message encouraged you as I am encouraging myself. And I'm trying to figure all of this out, and I'm trying to stay as positive as I can, because it's not easy. It's hard. It's not easy. It's hard. It's so hard, and I'm doing everything within me. Like my prayer life has to be so, like, man, my prayer life has to be so solid, because I'm talking to God every day, and I'm like, okay, God, what do I do now? What is the next step? What is the next step? Am I supposed to be here in this city? I'm asking all the questions, because I'm like, nothing is open enough for me. But if this is not it, God, I need you to show me what's next. I have no more time. I have no more, like, y'all don't even understand the conversations that I'm having with God, because I don't have time to sit in my situation and it just keep being the same. I need something to shake. I need something to shake. I need a door to open. It's frustrating, because I've never been in this sinking place for so long. You know, normally I have little situations, and seasons get tough or whatever, and then you deal with it, and then okay, everything's good again. But I've been in this sinking place for a long time. It's been a minute. It's been months. It's been months on months on months. And I'm like, okay, Lord God, how much longer? How much longer? I need something to open up. Listen, you may not have been their pick, but you are God's pick. I need you to understand that. I need you to know that. I need you to believe that. And I need you to trust in that. All right? Listen, y'all like this video. Y'all share this video with somebody you know who needs to hear it. Y'all drop y'all comment in the comment section and say, I'm God's pick. All right? And listen, y'all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Definitely stay tapped in. Never miss a video of what we are posting daily. Y'all know what it is. Oh, before we tap up out of here, y'all go check out the sheet collection. The sheet collection, the link will be in the description section of this video. Y'all know we got 20 journals. Y'all know we got 20 journals right now on Amazon. And we just dropped the newest one. She says, but faith says. She says, but faith says. Listen. This journal is available in paperback, and it's also available in hardcover. I need you to go to Amazon right now. I need you to go to Amazon, go click on the link, and go grab that journal. She says, but faith says what? Listen, Listen, this journal is going to bless your whole entire life. It's going to level up your faith life. If nothing else, it's going to level up your faith life. This journal is amazingly amazing. This journal has so many prompts, affirmations, encouraging faith-filled scriptures. Listen, this journal is everything. And I can't wait for y'all to see it. Listen, remember the She Collection Challenge. Remember the She Collection Challenge. Listen, you buying 2 journals. You buying 2 journals, one for yourself and one to bless another woman of God with, somebody you don't know. I want to challenge you to bless somebody you don't know. And come back to this video and drop it and say, I blessed somebody. All right? Listen, y'all know what it is. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. And listen, y'all know I'm going to see y'all on the next video. Have an amazing day.